Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome back to Mindset and Motivation series that I'm doing the entire month of March. Today is Mindset Monday. Let's talk about stepping into the first Monday after daylight savings time and a lot of other, energetic stuff that's happening right now. So it's the first Monday after daylight savings time, which means we sprung forward, we lost an hour of sleep, and for whatever reason, this one, I guess because you lose an hour of sleep, always takes me a couple days. I always feel like I'm a little bit jet lagged, hence a little bit of extra energized to get going on a Monday morning. So we've got daylight savings time. It's the Ides of March for you Shakespeare fans out there. We are just a few days away from the spring equinox happening this weekend. There's just a lot of energetic stuff. We got a new moon. Stuff's happening, and you might be feeling it. If you're anything like me, you're kind of feeling it today. I mean, a little bit of extra energized, and I want to talk about how you just get up on a Monday, on Mindset Monday, and get about your day. How you slay your day if you're not feeling 100%, or if you're feeling a little bit off, but you're not really sure why. I thought Mindset Monday is a perfect time to talk about that. So I want to give you some tips for how to get up and just slay your day, especially on this Monday. So number one, when your alarm goes off, you have to get up. There can be zero snooze. In fact, hashtag refuse the snooze. There's so much science behind how negatively the snooze alarm affects your sleep. It actually is worse for you than simply less sleep or just sleeping till your alarm. And let me tell you, I live with a person who, for whatever reason, loves to snooze. And we have had multiple conversations about this, and sometimes we'll go to bed at night and he'll be setting his alarm. I'm like, what time do you need to get up in the morning? 7:15. That is the time that your alarm needs to go off. Period. Do not mess around, because that snooze button, hitting it over and over again, puts you in and out of this sleep state that is so bad for you. It could take you hours to actually recover from it. Isn't that crazy? Like, there's so much science and data behind refusing the snooze. So even on a day where you're not really feeling it, or energetically you're feeling a little bit low, get up. And I tell you what, I'm not any more talented or disciplined or special than anyone else. I simply get up because it's part of my morning routine. And I also think about the other side of that morning routine, the other side of hitting snooze. And I don't like to feel like I'm behind the entire day. And when I hit snooze, when I don't get up and step into my morning routine, I spend the entire day feeling behind, which makes me, and probably you if you're like me, makes me feel worse than if I just would have gotten up. So tip number one, alarm goes off, we get up. Refuse the snooze. Tip number two, now do not make fun of this or diss it until you try it. Number two, take a shower right away. I think the very first few minutes of waking up are the hardest. They're that little gray space right there where you could hit snooze, but we're not going to do that. Or you could turn off your alarm. We're not going to do that either. Or it's where you have that conversation in your head like, well, I could sleep just a little bit longer. But if you get up, your feet hit the floor, and you go into the shower. Now, I don't mean like a spa-like shower or all the things. Just get in the shower. Again, there's a lot of information out there that says, okay, number one, you're showering off the day before, so you're starting fresh. However, more than any kind of data that says a shower is really good for you, just think about the spiritual and physiological effects of when you get out of the shower. Aren't you like, okay, day, let's go? And especially if you're feeling a little bit of the dregs of daylight savings time, you're feeling a little bit of the Monday, get in the shower and let that water's so magical for humans. Let that water wake you up, step out of the shower. I swear to you, you will not know what time it is. You will not. You can get up at 3 a.m., step into the shower, come out and go, all right, let's go. There's just something magical about the shower. Again, it doesn't have to be long. You don't have to have all the spa stuff in your shower, but if you get in your shower as soon as your alarm goes off, it will be a game changer for you. My alarm goes off at 4:30. By 4:31, I'm in the shower, and I've eliminated any possibility that I might hit snooze or turn my alarm off. I've eliminated any possibility I might not step into my morning routine. I mean, after you shower, what do? You get back in bed? No, you are not. Your day has started. So refuse to snooze. Get in the shower. Number 3, hydrate like a boss. Hydrate. So bring up with you, I always say bring up because we have a 2-story house. Take with you, when you go to your bedroom for your night's sleep, take with you a water bottle, whether it's, my 𝗺𝗬𝗄 water that I take up with me, or, a shaker bottle full of water, whatever it is, your hydro flask, whatever, fill it up so that the next morning when you wake up, you've got your water ready to go. And while you're getting ready, after you stepped out of the shower, while you're putting on whatever you're putting on, like me, it's always my workout clothes because I work out in the morning. So putting on your workout clothes, or you're listening to personal development, or you're writing in your journal, or whatever it is that you're doing as your first activity as part of your personal morning routine, be drinking your water, be hydrating. It's going to help with your clarity of thought. It's going to eliminate brain fog. Most of the human population is walking around in a mild state of dehydration, and that affects cognitive function. It affects how we feel. It affects how our bodies function. It affects everything. So if we can start our day with hydration, I try to get 25 plus ounces of water in my body before 6 a.m. And it's another reason why I start my day with Energize, because I drink my water upstairs and then I come down and make my Energize, and now I'm drinking actually even more water. So Energize not only is part of my morning routine, not only helps me wake up and is a trigger for the rest of my morning routine, but it also helps me with hydration. So it's a magical elixir. It does a lot of stuff in my morning. Number 1, refuse to snooze. Number 2, get in the shower. Swear to you, if you have not tried that and you're like, I'm supposed to shower before I work out, yes, I'm telling you, it is a game changer. Try it. And then number 3, while you're getting ready for whatever it is, the next step of your morning routine, hydrate. Set a goal for yourself. For me, it's always 25 ounces. I want 25 ounces because that happens to be what's in my 𝗺𝗬𝗄 water. So I want 25 ounces in my body before I come downstairs to step into the rest of my morning routine. And for you, it might be different. Who knows what you've got in your hydro flask or your water bottle or whatever. I swear to you, if you will start with these 3 habits, the rest of your morning routine will go much more smoothly because you've already set yourself up for success. You've set yourself up by not being draggy the rest of the day by hitting snooze. You've set yourself up to step into your morning routine because you got into the shower, and as you open the doors of the shower, it's like a magical portal. You just step into the rest of your day with energy and high vibe. It really does make a difference. And then hydrate. I'm promising you, it will make all the difference in the world. If you start your day with 25 plus ounces of water, it's like you're getting ahead of the game already, straight away in the morning. So those 3 habits in the morning, they will help you every morning, especially on a Monday. They will help your physical body, but they'll help your mental state. And since this is Mindset Monday, these 3 actions, because once you get those 3 actions done, once you've done those 3 habits, literally you have won your day already. For me, by like 5:30 a.m., I've already had 3 big wins. Well, think about that. How do you think that affects the rest of my attitude, the rest of my vibe, the rest of the day if by 5:30 a.m. I've had 3 big wins? And then if I walk downstairs, I make my Energize, which is a big win every morning. I do some personal development. I do some journaling. I pull a card. I light my candle. And by 6:30 a.m., I've racked up win, and I'm setting myself up for success by deliberately stepping into a morning routine. Simple actions, simple habits that create such a high vibe. They create such a feeling of control that then the rest of the day sort of starts to fall into place. I remember when I first started to understand this, I've always been a morning person. I've always sort of had a morning routine. But I really started to understand the power of what happens in the morning in 2001. And my dad had passed away. We had moved to a new city. Jessie had just been born. Jenna started kindergarten. Josie went to preschool. New baby, brand new city. Husband had a brand new job. First time being a head coach. My father had just passed away. There was all the big life events had happened in a span of about 3 months. It was hard. And then 9/11. We joined the YMCA in the town where we lived. And I remember thinking, if I could just get myself up to that 9:30 a.m. class, whatever it was. Some days it was step aerobics, some days it was boxing, some days it was boot camp, whatever. The rest of the day would sort itself out. I was better on the other side of that workout. And it became unknowingly my morning routine. Because after that morning routine, after that workout, after I did that, the rest of the day did sort of figure itself out. And granted, it was kind of an extreme situation and I didn't have other pieces to it. You know, I didn't have the journaling and the reading and at the time dealing with my grief, but what I had was a structure. I didn't think about if I was going to go to the Y and work out. I didn't think about what was going to happen in the morning. I just got myself up, got the girls up, got ready, went to that 9:30 class. There was no negotiation and there was no emotion tied to it. And there was no, well, should I go? I don't know if I feel like it. No. So by 10:30 a.m., I had a win. No matter what else happened the rest of the day. I was definitely kinder, more patient, and a better parent because I had gotten my fitness in, but I also was just better. My energy was just better because I had set myself up with a win by 10:30. And that's where I first started to understand the power of fitness connected to how we feel in our head. And it's also where I started to understand the power of the morning routine being energetically powerful, not just something to check boxes, if that makes sense. I feel like sometimes I'm just going to have my morning routine so I can check the boxes off. I want you to have a morning routine so that it raises your vibe, so it changes your energy. And on a Monday, after daylight savings time, and maybe you stayed up too late last night watching the Grammys like me, you might need all the vibe elevation possible. That's where your morning routine comes in. It will affect you physically, but more importantly, it will affect your mindset. And on this Mindset Monday, I want you to really give some thought to your morning routine. Get up. Don't hit snooze. Refuse to snooze. Take a quick shower, and then hydrate like a boss. Set a water goal for yourself by a certain time of the morning. And when you do these 3 activities, these 3 habits, I promise you it will change your morning. And if you change your morning, you'll change your day. This is one of the most powerful pieces about Project 100 is that we talk so much about these simple, sustainable habits. They almost seem too good to be true. They almost seem, wow, well, these habits can't actually change my life, except they do. Because when stuff is simple, it's sustainable. When it's sustainable, and we do it consistently, that's when we get results. So, happy Monday, happy Mindset Monday. Cheers to taking control of your Monday and slaying the rest of your day. Have a great day.